in the Honda USA Racing Team motorhome, and I'm with my old mate Tom Chilton, who's currently racing the World Touring Cars. But and you're third overall, yeah. But he raced for us at Team Dynamics when we were at Halfords. But you are here now today at Silverstone with us, and it's really good to see you, man.
Cheers, dude. Good to be back.
Yeah, it's good.
Feels like home.
And last time you were with us, we were at Brands Hatch, and you won a race in a Honda.
Yeah.
And you had a really good time that night, didn't you?
It was a great night. Yeah, it was the Honda. Sorry, when I was back here at Dynamics, the last round of the year was at Brands Hatch, which I managed to win. And so it wasn't just the fact that I got my win here with the team. It was actually the end of the year, so we had a massive party, which you guys put on. And I think the rest of the grid tried to come along for the party too, because they got the best beer in the paddock, and best music and best chicks. So that's really good. Yeah.
So Tom, you're here. Thanks for coming along, because it's been great to see and have you as our guest all day. And I think the TV cameras have been chasing you around, and lots of people have been asking questions on Twitter and Facebook, and Honda USA Racing on Twitter. And can I ask you some of these? They're really rude. Okay, so I need my glasses for this, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. So, Sonia Gould, you ask him if he would ever consider a move back to the #BTCC.
As you know, I'm hashtagging the WTCC, and you know, I've been in this championship for 10 years in the British Touring Cars, and I had a lot of fun. But I feel like I need to persevere a little bit longer in the world's first. But for sure, I'm going to be racing till I'm at least 55 years old, and I could well be back here in the British Touring Cars.
Matt's not that old.
Exactly, he's still in it.
It's brilliant. We've had a good day here in some ways, in some respects it's been tough, but you know, we're still in the shout. So
yeah, I was really impressed with Matt. He has a completely and utterly, like, it looks like his whole hand's broken. Like, I've never seen a hand so swollen. And he went from 9th to 3rd in the first race.
I know, it's mad.
And I would have been jumping out the car over the moon, but he was too busy thinking, how the hell am I going to get my glove off this now?
Talking of jumping out of cars and all that sort of thing, Brett Hawthorne, who's actually
number one mechanic
in the old days, when 2008 when you raced with us in the Honda.
Is he mechanicking on Matt Neal's car now?
Yeah. He's asked you, are you going to pay for the roof skin you ruined at Brands Hatch? Laugh out loud. But seriously, are you?
How much is it?
Shall I go and ask Steve Neal?
Go and ask Steve.
So
I'll ask yes or no.
You jumped up and down on the roof of the car.
I think Brett said he got a really big hammer and popped it back up.
Yeah,
Might need a bit of sand
I think that's a definite no to Brett Hawthorne. He ain't going to pay.
I'll buy him a beer.
Buy you a beer. Jane Gardner, which is your favourite BTC circuit, and has been changed. Being a dad changed your outlook on racing because you're now father of Freddie.
Yes, it's true. I have my 3-month-old baby boy here, and my first round in the World Touring Cars after he was born, he was only 3 days old when I left, and I actually thought, am I going to race differently, because we were racing at a street circuit in Porto, and I actually managed to qualify second and finish second on a very, very hard technical circuit which I've never been to before, and I think I did really well that weekend because I was racing for my family. So rather than me thinking I'll be driving slowly because I don't want to injure myself because I've got a family, I was actually driving better because I actually thought, now I've got to actually support my whole family, and this is maybe the first day of many more to come. So actually it has changed my outlook on racing. Go flat out.
Go flat out. Yeah, we taught you that.
Yeah.
Right, you learned everything you know from us.
That's it.
At Team Dynamics, Honda. Kate Miller, what's Tom's favourite memory with Team Dynamics? No, me.
It's my favourite memory.
Me.
You, obviously.
Yeah,
obviously you, Tate. I loved every round. I don't think there was one round where I was miserable. I think every single round here I enjoyed. I think out of 10 years in the British Touring Cars, this was my top 2 year I had. The only reason I had a better year somewhere else was because I won the Independent Championship, but that was it. Other than that, I had the most fun here. It was really, really good fun.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
No worries.
On to Ian Waffy Gambo Martin. I just had to say that.
I should laugh. It's something that made me good.
Which is more fun to race in, the BTCC or the WTCC?
Good question. I think the BTCC is closer racing. It's definitely more of like a karting race. So it's a lot closer, and everyone's trying to lunge each other up the inside. World Touring Cars, I think everyone's got a little bit more respect for each other, and even though the racing's very close, I'll say the British Touring Cars are better.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
That's big news.
For racing.
Okay, question from Darren Morley. This is going to really test you. You ready?
Yeah.
Who is the better driver, Tom or Max?
We can't do questions like this.
So Max Chilton's a Formula One driver, Tom's in the World Touring Cars, and my radio's crackling.
I can hear that,
So,
yeah.
you know, so-
I mean, me and Max agree. If I hopped in an F1 car, I wouldn't be as quick as Max, and if he hops in a British touring car, World Touring car, he wouldn't be as quick as me. So it's very much what car we're in. I want to say I'm faster on one lap, but I can't say that.
Can you hear that?
That's noisy, isn't it?
Yeah. That's what I have to work with all the time. So with that, I think that's pretty much it. Apart from there's a love message coming through. So Alan Rees, thanks so much for saying good luck whatever you are doing now, Tom. Miss you in the BTCC. I'll just fair to say you are missed.
Cheers, thank
great
you.
character, and
Thanks.
you were great with Honda Dynamics Racing, but it was Halford's then. Thanks for being here today as our guest with Ellie, your wonderful, beautiful wife, and your lovely newborn son Freddie. Thanks ever so much, Honda US Racing team.